Hi guys. Just I if you haven't noticed in the last video, I made some slight modifications. I didn't realize that I had some video editing software on my computer, so that's what I'm doing right now, and that's how you see this video on my computer because from my computer. So the content might be a little bit different from me just filming. So I haven't got a chance to figure out how to use uh, the from the actual filming from the other software to add onto this, but because it won't do it, or unless then I'm doing it wrong. That would make so much sense. Anyway, okay, so I got an idea from a fellow YouTuber. She's new, that I subscribe to. I don't want to say the name wrong. I don't know her actual name, but I will probably, if I remember to do so, and putting her YouTube name down below as well as her link that you should subscribe to. She's really awesome. She also gave me a shout out, so I feel like it's been pretty good. So, um, basically, like I told you guys before, I've been on a spiritual. I say I've been taking my spiritual journey a lot more into to act. Not like an act like in the bad, like a bad way, like a temporary thing, but it's been something that I chose to do because that's where I feel I need to be. Um, so basically, part of my journey will be writing down, just writing down like a journal. Um, Most people don't know. I love writing a journal. I have two journals. My spiritual journey. I have two journals. I have my regular journal, which I just basically um just write down like if I'm writing for that particular day, what happened, my thoughts, what goes on, and I feel like it also helps to write down things because to de-stress, so I don't always have to take the calm by Spira all the time because with my stress levels, then like every day has been like a challenge. And then I have my other journal, which I feel like it's a basically journal specifically between a relationship between me and God. I know most people don't believe in God or you have other belief systems, and there's nothing wrong with that. And I will never be that person to tell you that your belief is wrong because that's just not me. Like, we all have different things we believe in, and that's good. That's good for whatever the case may be. Okay, so here's my two journals. Yes, I have a purple. If you don't know me, purple is my favorite color, so you'll see probably purple in a lot of things. If you haven't noticed, some of my videos I do wear purple. I have two two purple outfits, two purple shirts that I love. Well, technically four purple shirts. I have a two purple sweaters. There's a light purple sweater and a dark purple sweater, and then I have a kind of a light purple shirt and a dark purple shirt. No, I'm sorry. Let's get back to the focus. This journal I love about this journal, besides the color, is that this is my regular journal. This is my everyday journal. What's going on? I've been had this journal since 2014. I don't write in it every day. I don't feel the option for writing it every day, but I am going to for this year is making an effort to write more into my journals, more than I have been. But I feel like um this is the journal that I have had for, like I said, it's my longest journal, and it's always been I start off my regular journal where I just write down thoughts that's been going on through my head and everything, and I feel like it needed to be put down. Like whenever I get into the mood, that's what I do. I write. Then we have this one. Now let's put it this way. This was not the ideal journal that I wanted. Mainly because I um because for what I had in mind, this is not what I like. Like I said, my idea done. I got this from Walgreens. Actually, I can't remember exactly where I got this one because this one used to have what. Well, I'll show you. But the thing came off of this one. 2014. Let me see. I don't think. This is where. I don't know. I can't remember exactly where I got this one from. I want to assume that I probably got it from Walgreens, but since I took out the thing, can't really tell. This one I did get from Walgreens, and I got it. Um, see, my first journal entry was August of 2017. Yeah, so I don't write in this one every day. I don't know if I'm planning on doing a everyday journal writing, but I feel like I wanted to explain this video because a fellow YouTuber, she's starting kind of like a journal type thing, similar to mine, but hers was a little bit different. But I feel like everybody does something different. Like I don't do it like dear diary, this is how I feel today. No, I don't do it that way. Maybe somewhere this one may be like that, but not exactly. This one is I have this one as it's like a special journal. This is a journal like feel like when I writing this, I feel like it's a special journal that I'm writing to God because basically it does say dear God. It's dated dear God. It's kind of like basically it's sort of like a prayer sort of way. I definitely put like maybe like a scripture that came to mind. My favorite one is I could do all. Well, I don't want to talk about my favorite ones. I have favorite scriptures. I know the main one that I know is John 3:16, but I don't want to continue to do like my thing is. Here's the thing. This is getting to know me, so you're going to see some videos, or some things you may not like. And I feel like me talking about God is part of me and who I am. And so, like, anything that could be helping someone else who's on their spiritual journey, I feel like that's a bonus. If you're not a true believer of God, I'm sorry that, and I understand that if you don't want to watch this video. But trust me, I will not have a lot of spiritual videos unless requested. So I feel like I wanted to do this video because I wanted to um, explain it because most people don't understand why I keep two journals like me. First off, I love to write, so writing is not an issue for me. Okay, so in this one, it has the closing tab thing in there, and it also has a little string in between. This one used to have the string in between, but it came out. And the only thing I don't like about this one, it does not have like a closed tab thing, what I've been looking for, but I love the outer part of it because it's like a soft cushiony thing, and that's one of the reasons why I picked this one. I like I said, I wish it had the closed thing where it can kind of keep the journal closed, like this one has the little elastic thing. So I didn't label this one. Uh, this one's basically I started this because I wanted to have a journal where, basically in a sort of a prayer sense, praying for like my friends, my family, my future spouse. I know this sounds weird, but I will have to explain that journey, and that's gonna take a whole different video. I might do one if you guys are interested in that. I might do one of how I really got into that this journey and what led me to this thing, because I feel like, to be honest, that's why for most people who know me outside of the internet world, I would say that's why my outtakes are different than they would be like when things would bother me. I would have a totally different reaction than what I do now, like right now. And part of that is because of my spiritual journal. Um, when was the last time I wrote in here? Oh, the last time I wrote in here was the last day that I finished my 365 Bible challenge. And for 2017, I'm very proud of myself because I got a chance to do that. And I'm on 2018. It's a daily, uh, it's on the Bible app. If you're interested, you can download the Bible app for free. You can start Bible plans that they have. And I'm doing the 365 2018 Bible challenge. I guess it's a Bible challenge. Every day it has a devotional. Every day it has a devotional where the guy and his wife Pippa talks about what's basically the scriptures that are in that for that day, um, and like what they go through, and it's kind of like a breakdown to be able to understand, especially if you get the NIV, which is basically for really beginners who don't really know the Bible quote to quote. So I definitely suggest you, because this is a breakdown to kind of better get a better understanding, and then you go forth with like I said, it's the daily devotional, and then depending on the day, you usually have 3, 4, 5. Then you could have a lot of scriptures. I would say 5 or 6 um scriptures at the most. Sometimes it can be like 2 or 3, and it really all depends. The days are different. Like the beginning, it talked about in the book of Genesis, and then you got Daniel and the lion. It's going back and forth. The last thing I read about was Joseph forgiving his brothers for selling him into slavery, and I feel like a lot of things for me reading this has put me into a let it go of the past, forgiving of those all the wrongdoing that happened to me, and forgiving myself for any wrongdoing that I've done, and not placing judgment on people. And I feel like a better person for it, and I feel like it became for me a better person, a non-judgment person. I don't think I ever judge people for like in a more harsher way that people are judging everybody now, or like I've been judged for my YouTube videos or anything. But I feel that's kind of why, really, that's kind of why I got getting back to YouTube, because it's something that I love to do, and I feel like I can just sit down and just talk with you guys, and you guys are just best. Like, input has been amazing, and I love to get more input, more feedback, and things like that. It's been great, and I definitely would say within this past week, I've gotten about 16 new subscribers. I've just been like, wow, and that I'm getting a little bit more subscribers. I'm not gonna say, well, I would say probably maybe each day. I don't know how. I don't really check it all the time. Every now and then I'll glance and be like, oh, I'm at this many, and so it means a lot, um, and things like that. So this journey is teaching me a lot about being patient. Um, a lot about just, you know, of less distressing and forgiving and forgetting, and that's basically what that's gonna be. So I'm gonna, like I said, this one I'm going to try to do a little bit, each both. I'm not gonna say just one. Both journals I want to try to do at least 3 times out of the week, which I'm behind now. But I want to try to at least for the start of February to do 3 times out of the week if I can. I might set myself a reminder on my phone and be like, hey, this is the day you need to journal and things like that. Not all the time I put scriptures in here, but I would definitely say based on the scripture, I will write something similar. I also had a book. That's an ebook. Is prayer 31 prayers for my future husband. There was moments where, like, for 31 days, there was scripture. There was definitely a message, and then you got the journal part at the end where you write in the journal. I actually written it on one of my legal pads of all the 31 days that I've done, both times because I've done it twice. It's definitely, I feel like it helped me to be able to like understand that, continue to understand that things happen in its own time, and also because of the last one made me realize I want a prayer journal. I feel that when I write it here, I feel like God is like looking at it and like reading it, and I feel like He answers my prayers in that moment. I mean, not that exact moment, but just be like setting up my prayers and the things that He has for my life, and I feel like I feel good. I feel positive that good things will happen. I feel positive that I don't have anything to worry about. I feel like in a way everybody has that. They just don't realize that they have that. That positive things that's gonna happen and everything like that. That's why I can't on a positive note. That's why I don't let the people who hate me, the people who don't like me, even my coworkers who don't like me. I can feel when they don't, and I know most people's like, no, that's not true. People, they shouldn't. They don't know you. Yeah, but you always gotta be there dealing with people who don't like you, and that's okay, because it's just how it is. What I come to realize is that I don't let that worry me. I give all my stress and everything to God, and I let go. And He has a better focus for me, and that's basically why I have my spiritual journal that I write in, and then I need to I seriously need to vent and get this out, because if I don't, I mean, even though I know I give it to God, sometimes you just still got to do that vent out thing. It's not bad words or anything in here. It's basically a lot of heartache that I have dealt with and moved on from. Um, So I'm trying to get out of that. But I feel that's just basically what's been going on in my thing, my journals. Uh, and I know it sounds weird, and I know it's kind of weird thing, but hey, I'm a weird person anyway. But I love it. I love being weird because I feel like I'm being me. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching this video. If you're new, be sure to subscribe. I have a giveaway coming up. So be on the lookout, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.